Hello students, in this lecture we are going to learn nested if statement. In my previous lecture I explained you about some if statements, that is simple if else and if else if ladder. Okay, so let us start. Now this is the syntax of your nested if statement. So first understand one thing, when the if means the condition. So condition is always followed by the if. Okay. So when one condition placed under the another condition, that is known as nested if. Means you are placing if under another if. Okay. So here condition 1 is your main condition. Okay. So you know that the condition, when there is a condition, there are two possibilities. One is either that condition is true or false. If this condition 1 is true, then it will enter into true block, which is also known as if block. But if the condition is false, then it will enter into false block, which is also known as else block. Okay. So here the condition 1 is the main. If this condition is true, then the control of your program transfer into true block. Okay. When it's entered into true block, it will find another condition, which is condition 2. And if this condition is true, then statement associated with this condition with this true block get executed. That means condition statement 1 get executed. But if this condition is false, then else, which is associated with this condition, get executed. Means statement 2 get executed. Okay. Now let's see another example. If this condition is false, then the compiler transfer to check the else. This else is associated with this condition. Okay. When the compiler transferred in else block, which is also known as false block, it will find the another condition, which is condition 2. Okay, condition 3, sorry. If this condition is true, then statement associated with true block, that is statement 3, get executed. But if this condition is false, then the else, which is associated with this condition, get executed, means statement 4 get executed. I hope you understand this. Now one thing you have to remember, that is if and else. This is also known as outer block, and this if block is known as inner block. Okay. So the execution of inner block is totally depend on the outer block. If the condition is outer block condition is true, then inner true block is executed. If outer block condition is false, then inner false block is executed. Now let us take an example to understand more clearly. Now I am taking here example to print the greatest number among 3 numbers. Means user has to input 3 numbers and we have to print the greatest number among the given 3 number. Now first I am going to explain you the flow chart and then code. Okay. So let us start the flow chart. First start. Okay. Now declare variable, 3 variable as integer a, b and c. Then read, or you can say input a, b and c. Once you input the value of 3 variable, now it is turn to check the 3 numbers. Okay. So first what we have to do, we have to compare 2 numbers, that is if a is greater than b. So again here are 2 possibilities, either this is true or false. Okay. If the statement is true, then we have to check the next condition. Means suppose a, b, c. Okay. A is 20, b is 30 and c is 12. Okay. Now see, a is greater than b? No, the condition is false. So in that case, again compiler has to check the next condition. Okay. Okay. But here I am taking 30, the value of a is 30 and the value of b is 20. Now see what happened. A is greater than b? Yes. Condition is true. A is greater than b? Yes. Now compiler has to check the condition, next condition, that is a is greater than c. compare one value with another two values. So A is greater than C? Yes. True and false. So A is greater than B? Yes. If the condition is true, then compiler pass to check the next condition. Whether A is greater than C, if condition is true, then print A is greatest. Okay. But if the condition is false, okay, but in this condition, when the compiler transferred at this point, it will check the condition A is greater than C. If A is greater than C, then it will print A is greatest. But if A is not greater than B, then it will print C is greatest. Okay. Now, if A is not greater than B, suppose if A is not greater than B, means 20 and 30, I am taking like this. Okay. So A is greater than, so obviously who is greater? B is greater. Now compare B with C. So B is greater than C. If yes, means if true, then it will print B is greatest. Okay, but if not, so here I am taking the common statement for the both condition. You can take separate also. So print C is greatest. Okay. So see, if this condition is true, then program will transfer to check the condition of true block. If the condition is false, then program transfer to check the condition of false block. Okay. So if this condition is true, it will print B is greatest. If this condition is false, it will print C is greatest. Again, if this condition is true, it will print A is greatest. If this condition is false, then int. So I hope you understand very well. Now let us write a code for the same. Okay. It's very easy. So you have to place one if block nested another if block. Okay. So here I am starting with main function. Don't forget to add two preprocessor statement, which is hash include stdio.h and hash include conio.h. Okay. So main, okay, int A, B, C, one statement which we always add in our program, that is CLR, SCR, printf. Okay. Now enter, print the message, enter any 3 numbers, then scanf, %d, 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 and %a, and %b, and %c. Okay. Once you got the value of A, B, C, then start comparing. Then you have to compare the value, you have to specify the condition. If A is greater than B, okay, and if A is greater than C, okay. So here you have to print that A is greatest. Okay, but else if printf B is greatest. No, sorry, C is greatest. C is greatest. Okay. So this is your inner block and this is your outer block. So for this if A is not greater, then you have to specify if A is greater than C, sorry, B is greater than C. Okay. If A is not greater than B, then who is greater? B is greater. Then compare B with C. So if B is greater, then printf B is greatest. Else printf C is greatest. ch. So in this way you can execute the program. Now see, once again I explain you. For this if, here is else. For this if, here is else. For this if, the else, this else is associated with this if statement. Now see, these are inner block and these are outer block. Okay. So here, if this condition is true, the controllable program entered in a true block. Okay. But if this condition is false, then the control of a program will transfer in a else block, which is also known as false block. Okay. So here, whether the condition is true or false, compiler किसी भी block में enter करे, he will found one more condition which is nested below this condition. That's why it is known as nested if statement. I hope you understand very well. I will give you some more example to explain this concept. Okay, and it will be your assignment. So don't worry. We will learn more concept. Okay, in my next video, which is iteration, which is also known as loop statement. Thank you.